Before the interview, I was able to gather some information on Mr. Lasher's career. Besides the recommended bachelor's degree, a professor and scheduling officer is expected to be knowledgeable with technology, well-versed in business management, and be a good public speaker. The nature of the work can be strenuous due to the fact that you can be lecturing a couple classes a day and also manage a whole department. As you would suspect, this career is stationed in a lecture hall, a classroom, or an office. The average size of the office is decent at best. Also, expect to stand and talk for long periods of time. Expect to put between 6 and 8 hours aside to put together the information and material just for 1 hour of lecture. The employment outlook is bright for this occupation. Right now, there are 1.26 million people that hold this position, and there are projected to be up to 400,000 job openings within the next 10 years. The starting salary for this career is roughly $70,000. The thing that surprised me most while researching this occupation was the fact that almost 70% of all the workers in this occupation do not have a college degree. Also, as a side note, there is no advancement being either a professor or a scheduling officer. Daniel Lasher graduated with a degree in electrical engineering back in the 1960s. There was actually no computer science degree back when he was in college, but after taking a class about computers, he knew what he wanted to do. After working at IBM for over 30 years, he was offered to teach at NC State, and after he retired from his job at IBM, he fully transitioned to his job as a teacher and scheduling officer. An average work week consists of teaching a couple classes 2 or 3 times a week. A professor will spend most of his day emailing answers to students' questions and fixing problems with their homework. As a scheduling officer, you will need to set up a schedule for a department that works for the faculty, the company, and the students. For a few months every year, a scheduler needs to set up meetings with every professor and member of staff to make a schedule that satisfies everyone's needs. A few skills that Mr. Lasher said are important in this profession are that you need to be responsible, have a strong work ethic, and you need to be organized and efficient. He also recommended that students should develop responsibility and work ethic while in college. He told me all students are bright, but it's those who have a work ethic that separate themselves from the rest of the pack. This would be a great job if you're sociable and outgoing, you don't mind working long hours, you're always organized, and if you're patient and don't mind answering questions that students have every day. You'd also fit into this job if you're an excellent public speaker, you can easily learn multiple software programs, and you have a very flexible schedule.